Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Bourbon and Booze. It is Wednesday coffee time, and I'm really excited that you are able to join us for today. Unfortunately, our last Wednesday, we were unable to put out a video, so I do apologize if you have been waiting for that. If you're watching this video in the near future, it's not bothering you. But we are looking at a Mexican organic coffee, so from Mexico. And that is the Los Portalas Tradacional. So I don't know if this is available in the stores, like on the borders, or in certain like Hispanic food markets. But I do know you can get this on Amazon. So go ahead and try to pick this up and have it delivered so you can give this a go. This is something I picked up in Mexico just recently. This is 100% pure Mexican coffee. Unfortunately, I am very limited in my ability to translate Spanish or to speak or understand it. I can do a little bit, but I was unable to find out what kind of bean this was. But it is pure Mexican coffee. Now, I'm going to assume that it's going to be mostly Arabica, if not all Arabica, because that is very common in this region of the world. So we're going to go with that. The cost on this is about $13. Even when I bought this down in Mexico, it was about $13. So there's not a lot of price difference. This is a 16 ounce or 400 gram bag. It's a pretty nice hefty bag of coffee, so it's well worth the price if you ask me. Of course, I haven't had a taste yet, so we'll see. This is ground. I purchased the ground version because it's easier for me to do these episodes on ground and not have to grind those beans myself. Just because of the nature of how I do this video on Wednesday morning, like at 6 o'clock, and I just don't want to do it when people might be disturbed. The grinder, that is. Okay, so let's get down to this. It's got a very earthy, dusty, dirty, nutty aroma, which is typical of coffee, but this is a little bit more so. A little bit of chocolate, but not much. It's very mellow on the aroma. The color is nice and dark. It's got a nice, smooth, non-acidic flavor. This is a really, actually, delicious cup of coffee. I really enjoy this. I wish I bought more. Yeah, it's very smooth. It's very tasty. It's got caramel and chocolate tones to it. Definitely picking up those rich coffee notes. That dustiness I talked about, that earthiness, isn't really there now. The earthiness is a little bit on the back end, but mostly it's a nice, rich cup of coffee. Yeah. Mostly that caramel, chocolate undertones there. Hints of vanilla, like a little sweetness. Very tasty. Now, I didn't say what the blend was. It's the traditional blend, but is it a dark blend, medium blend, whatever? I've looked here. I've done as much as I can to decipher this, and it doesn't say, but neither does all my other coffees I picked up in Mexico. So that may not be a big thing in Mexico where it is in the US, where we want to know what the blend is. You know, is it a fine grind or a rough grind? Is it a dark blend, bold blend, whatever? So by my guess, it looks like a medium to dark roast. It's a nice dark grind. It is a medium grind for your coffee pot or mocha pot, so it's a medium to fine grind, but not for a espresso machine, so I would stay away from that. Overall though, this is an excellent cup of coffee. Excellent cup of coffee. It's the first in a whole series of coffee I'm doing from Mexico, and I am quite impressed. Quite impressed. It is definitely on the scale of New World coffee, what we call coffee Americano, which is coffee and water. It's not Old World, European coffee or Turkish coffee. But this is absolutely, definitely a must try. So, but you need to tell us what you think. What do you have opinions on this Los Portalas? Just let us know. Also, any other coffees you want us to try? I got about 30 still waiting to be done. So make sure you leave those comments below and let me know if you can get this in your area if you live in the States. All right, hopefully you have a great Wednesday. It is the, what people call hump day. You're on the backside. I've never really talked about that because the backside is usually the hardest part of the week. But hopefully you are having a good time, and some of us have a 3-day weekend coming up. So we'll see you tomorrow for whiskey. Cheers.